Peace and love, ladies and gentlemen. You're now tuned in to your favorite podcast featured, and I'm your host with the most, Kush Tucker, with my co-host.
Peace and love, Mike L.
And today's very special guest is Artwork. How you doing today, brother?
I'm doing good, man. And that's almost the truth. That's almost the whole truth.
What would make it better?
Money.
Yeah, I feel you.
Nah, I feel you on that.
Money would. My mama to get off my ass, that'll make things go a long way.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Cause I left at 18. I got locked up at the age of 18 all the way until I was 46 years old. And so in a lot of ways, she still look at me as the kid that left, but I'm damn near 50. Yeah. My balls is saggy. I got gray hairs, crow's feet. I'm walking around singing songs about a ball spot, and here she is trying to boss me around and shit. It ain't gonna happen. I had to hang up on her. It blew her mind too, you know. But I got my Uncle Samuel to take care of me. He the one paid for the transitional house. Mm-hmm. You know, man gave me a tap card. You know, and so Mama ain't as important as she would have been back in the day before all these resources, you know. They got so much shit available for guys that's just getting out of prison. As long as you ain't on dope and slapping bitches, you ain't gonna go back.
Yeah.
As long as you ain't doing them two things,
I feel you.
A and B.
Don't do nothing too hectic.
Don't do neither one of them and you good.
You good.
You know, so yeah, man, I'm trying to adjust. They got me in transitional housing. When you do over 1,000 years in prison and they force you to go live with other people in a house that's designed to help you transition back into society smoothly, you know, because after all them years, you barely know how to open a door. You know, you go into a bathroom.
You do mean 1,000 days, right?
Yeah, no. I man, you know, I exaggerate. I tell people I was in prison from the age of 2. They came and got me from preschool. He was like, "Put your little hands up, nigga." I had one thumb in my mouth.
Risky.
I was like this. You know, yeah, man.
Took the binky out. He's like, "What'd I do?"
Yeah, I took the binky out. I was so used to getting beat for nothing, I didn't even ask. I learned that at home. You just gonna get your ass whooped, so just take it. You know, and I just hopped in the paddy wagon and you know,
I ain't heard nobody say that in a
1,000
long
years,
time.
1,000 years, but I'm old as hell.
I'm old as hell, man.
Man, I'm 70 inside, so I'm old as hell on the top. I'm kind of old on the face. I'm about 28 physically, and I'm a high supporter of Viagra.
You must have fought somebody 25. It was like, I'm 28.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. I got my stamina, man, and
Go give it to you.
I'll choke your ass out. I'll bite you. I will cannibalize your ass. Let us run out of food in the forest. Before the last soup gone, I'm gonna bust you in the head with a rock.
You know. He said, "I'm gonna have his heart with some fava beans and a nice Chianti."
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, what's that stick over there? Grab the stick so we could build a fire." And I'm just gonna crack you and consume you and cry while I do it.
He said, "Cry once."
Yeah, or I'm gonna feel bad because I
tell him why
got
you make
empathy
me do
now.
this?
I got empathy. I learned that at the groups they forced me to go to. You know,
To have empathy.
yeah, they brainwashed me. So I'll be like, while I'm eating you, I'll be like, man, that shit must have hurt when I bust his ass in the head.
You know.
I'll be thinking about the crack cell, like
What are
oh
you gonna
man,
do? Survival. You know.
I'm a missing. You know how they did.
Yeah,
He was a great conversationalist.
You know.
You know how they did it in the movie Castaway with Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
And he buried them and he took their wallet. He took their wallet and he took their shoes and shit. So I'm gonna take the shoes. I'm gonna take the wallet. And I'm gonna tell his wife a bearcat got him. You know what I'm saying?
He's like, yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't know. We drifted, man.
You know how slow he was.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah,
he just never had that stamina.
yeah. He gonna be thinking about outrunning the bear. You better outrun me. Shit. But yeah, they got a lot of resources out here.
So I gotta ask, no fruits and vegetables? You're not gonna go into the forest first, look for some foraging? You're just gonna go straight to the meat?
Well, they say you could eat what the bears eat, and if you in Africa, then you could eat what chimps eat. and so I'll just watch them and stay regular that way.
I got you.
Cause you want to see a motherfucker get mean, let me not be able to dookie. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't never lied about that.
Oh
bullshit.
man, that's why I never got into heroin. You know, cause this
Oh, it
motherfucker.
clogs you up.
Yeah.
I feel you. I ain't never knew
Yeah,
that about
man.
heroin. That's a slight side effect. You would be constipated.
Between the hangovers and the you know and the constipation, you know, you see you in prison and you see a dude sitting on his bed looking confused, counting on his fingers. It's because he trying to remember when the last time he took a shit was. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker can't even cry on heroin. He's so constipated he can't sweat.
God
Nothing
damn.
come out but a sound. You know?
Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't know heroin was like that, man.
No, I didn't know nothing about. I know like opioids ain't good because
All
of
them
digestion,
opioids, yeah.
like Vicodins and stuff.
Yeah.
But I didn't know heroin did it.
Oxycontins and
Yeah.
all that stuff, man. You know, and anything like they be going through them withdrawals with the sweats and all that shit. You know, and then will tell you they ain't a dope fiend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you willing to be sick and clogged up, and you think that's not a problem. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I made a song about that shit. But go ahead, you should say.
No, I was gonna say something's on top of him.
Yeah.
Something's
he
on
got
top
that
of him.
monkey on his
He got
back.
that monkey on his back. He can't see
On
it.
his back,
He
man.
can't see it. You know what I'm saying?
It's some heavy
He
stuff.
can feel it, but he can't
Yeah,
see it.
yeah, totally.
He's trying-
Yeah.
And you know, none of us ever want to look stupid, so we always want to look strong first. So we like, no, I'm fine. Motherfucker leaking.
Well, see, the problem be that you don't really have a good grasp of what stupid is. That's how motherfuckers is willing to gangbang so long. You know, nigga in his 50s and he's sagging. You know, once a month when in prison, I had a rule. If a motherfucker over 40 came to me and the first thing he said was where he was from, that was the last time we ever spoke because he was stupid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure.
Yeah, that was it. You know what I'm saying? I'm Ootiboo from Ootiboo.
Yeah.
Oh, well, good day, sir. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
okay.
Yeah.
Man, I'm
for
scared. I'm scared in the motherfucker now. I'm scared of paper cuts, alimony, spiders, man, all
In
kind
that
of
order,
shit,
In that order.
and stupid people. It varies depending on the severity of the particular item.
Yeah, because it ain't guns that kill people. It's people, stupid people with guns
Yeah.
Yeah.
that kill people.
No,
I was,
totally.
I was wondering is stupidity more dangerous than drug addictions? Because both of them will get your ass killed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you ain't even got to be stupid. You could be around someone stupid and be trying to love them, be there for them, and get pulled into some shit.
Oh man,
Total vortex.
Yeah, total vortex.
Hell yeah.
Just out of love.
just standing there on the porch with him, talking to him,
Yeah, out of love.
and get your noodles peeled.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
and it be like that.
That's a sad reality. That's like yeah, man. Man. It's a
Now, Art, I got a question.
okay.
man.
Ask the question.
Was you funny like your whole life, like since you was a kid, or did you become funny once you started doing time in there, like to help you deal with doing time?
Well, I'm weird than the motherfucker. That's the bottom line, and that was
But you know, weird means genius.
that was from my dad's wiener on to today. You know, and so what happened was I learned how to phrase the shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to just word it the right way. And everything's funny. It's something funny about everything. Like you could look at that cardboard box over there, and if you look at it the right way, it's a funny story. Cause then you get to thinking about the sweatshop that motherfucker was made in and how motherfuckers was crying tears to moisten the box so they could shape it. You know what I'm saying? It's all kind of, you know, it's something funny in everything, you know. I mean, look at this, man. All the blood, sweat, and tears you done put into this. That's some long hours of hustle. You know what I'm saying? You fighting to survive out this motherfucker, just grinding and gritting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a story. You just got to see the story inside it and phrase it properly. You know,
Now it is like going up a hill or a mountain and you sweating, and you definitely got to enjoy doing it.
Yeah,
Ain't
you
going up
can't
the
get it done. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Can't get it
man.
done.
That's some real shit. Okay, so what was we talking about?
Well, you were telling us about
Oh.
phrasing. You were
Yeah.
saying it's
Oh yeah.
It's delivery.
Oh no, before that I was talking about the resources that my Uncle Samuel has made available to the people.
Okay.
Okay.
He became my Uncle Samuel when I got my stimulus check. That's when I realized
I love Uncle Sam. Man.
that was my American
Doing
dream.
something for him.
Yeah,
This nigga's close like family.
Yeah,
That's like, he got a nigga some paper.
that's what I tell people when I come around. I want them to feel like a stimulus check got there.
Samuel. You just start calling this nigga Uncle Samuel.
Yeah.
He's like, the real Samuel died, but nigga, I'm gonna call you Uncle Samuel
Yeah,
now.
that is
'cause
Samuel.
You can take his place.
You can take his place for
Yeah,
sure.
look here.
That nigga, you give a nigga money and you set the nigga up right. This
Man,
some
when
uncle
them,
shit.
when them
They'll call
racist
you Unc.
motherfuckers get to trying to
That
butcher
is
you.
what Unks do. Unks set you up right.
Look at
They put you in
look out
position.
for you.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
Yeah, man.
That's real. Shit, my uncle, y'all got me my first car.
Yeah, there you
First
go.
legit car. I bought my first car from my uncle, and it was really like most of the money went to register and everything, getting everything together.
So I got a little joke. I don't know. I ain't told it in a long time, and I don't know how much of it I'm remember. I'm likely to fuck it up, but long as the. So, one time I was at visiting, and normally with my mother and my brother, when we have a visit, we end each visit with a prayer. And so my mother closed her eyes, and she grabbed my brother's hand and she bowed her head, and she reached out for mine. And I looked at it, and I thought to myself, I said, man, I'm not giving you my damn hand. I said, God don't listen to your ass. I said, look. She was like, what you say? I said, God don't listen to you. I said, Keisha's still stripping, ain't she? How many years you been praying for Keisha to get off the pole? She finna turn 40 tomorrow and she's still stripping. You know? I said, look at you.
Oh, she trying to make it work too.
Yeah, I said, your ass is as big as a house. How many years you been praying to lose weight and you can still got a double wide carrying around? God ain't listening to you.
That's because they got to listen to themselves on these prayers.
Yeah. I said, I'm still in prison. You been praying for me to get out of prison. Here we are 1,000 years later and my ass is still here. Gray hairs and crow's feet. And I
See,
said,
now you answered the prayer though, because now you out. And now you on featured. Promoting that you comedian.
Yeah, that's
Upstart. That too, where can people find you? Tell them.
Oh
Where can
yeah,
people find
people
your
can
videos
find
right
me
now?
at 12 Steps for Lil Homies. Little is LIL on YouTube. And over around Hudson on Instagram, is that what it was?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
This
subscribe.
technology shit scares me and it make me want to cry and I don't even know my own address and all that shit.
Why?
And I'm serious, man.
All right, I believe you went through a lot tougher shit than technology, bro.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I done been stabbed and it was less painful than trying to set up a Instagram account. I didn't know how to turn
It's
that
like
motherfucker
that.
on. I was talking backwards. I was holding the back of the phone in my face for the longest time, man.
Goddamn.
Yeah, man. It's
That's a cold comparison. He said this is more rigorous to get stabbed.
oh man, I ain't never been so sad. If you would have told me before I got out that the technology was gonna be the thing that was the most difficult for me to deal with,
Yeah.
I would have never believed it. You know, I was in there writing all this material saying as soon as I get out, I'm gonna be on. But I didn't know about the setting the shit up process.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah,
you.
nah, it's a lot to it.
Anytime you want to do something, they want to send you an email to go and get it with a text. And I'm like, what if I don't know how to text? My fingers feel all fat because every time I try to press a motherfucking button, every time I try to press a T, I'm pressing the U.
Yeah, not totally.
Yeah, now that happens every time.
Yeah,
Every time I try to press O's, I press the I.
And then
They don't
autocorrect
make
bitch
it,
ass.
They don't make it well for motherfuckers with big hands and big fingers and thumbs.
Yeah,
You gotta be
man.
patient with yourself.
They need
Art.
to space the but know what helps too? If you got a smartphone like an iPhone, I don't know what type of phone you got right now, Art, but if you turn it sideways, it
You
does.
got an iPhone.
You see, it does make your buttons wider. So that's why sometimes I do that. Yeah, if you turn
Thanks,
it sideways and tight.
Yeah.
So it makes it wider. But sometimes even I forget to do it because I'm so used to holding the phone.
Is that
upright.
what she said? If you turn it sideways and make it wider?
You know.
No,
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
I don't know.
I like that.
You know, there we go.
Wider
Now we
is
picking with
good,
that.
man. I seen the cellulite booty recently, and it was great.
Those the best ones, man. It's all natural.
It's rare now. It's like a museum piece.
Well, it's because the fake booties are accepted, and they are. I would still let a
And then they
fake
got them
booty bounce
Spanx.
on my pole.
Then they got
if I
them
like
Spanx.
that girl.
Oh, the big booty.
Oh yeah, the BBLs.
I mean, how much is them
I oil
things?
down the BBL.
How much is them things?
I don't know, but they got to be maintained like a car. Like you got to get the
you
oil
got to change
change.
it every 7 years.
I dated this white girl, and she was like, I got to get some more lip fillers. And she didn't have none at the time. And I was like, your lips look fine. She was like, no, I need some lip fillers.
That's that damn Kim Kardashian.
And I thought that shit was permanent. She was like, no, you got to do it like every 6 months to a year or something, depending on how much you get or where you go. And I was like, damn, that shit like maintenance like a car.
Kim Kardashian, you did this shit to America.
NASCAR for sure.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, man.
I was like, they got that bitch together. Build a bitch.
Oh, man.
Build a bitch workshop.
That's heavy.
Build a beer.
So
Shit, build a nigga too. Niggas out here getting work.
I got to go back to the prayer in prison, though. You really said that, man?
Oh, y'all didn't let me finish.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, we sidetracked because I wanted people to know where to go find your work and everything that you're doing.
Oh, that's a good reason to sidetrack. Hello, everybody.
Yeah, no,
We're going to put some shit in writing.
Run them views up, man. Don't forget to subscribe to 12 Steps for Little Homie.
I'm going to have my dad, Andish, put some typing on there that'll lead you to the promised land to find me.
Definitely. We can do all of that. We can do that.
Yeah. Oh,
Mind you, Andish is only 24.
but he old though.
It's a menace to
he's
society.
mature and a half. He's mature and a
It's a menace to
half.
society relationship.
No.
Yeah, man. So yeah, and so I told her, when it come to our prayers and black people prayers, there's a shortage of answers, And my mother was like, "You tripping?" I said, "I'll give you an example." I said, "Think about the slaves, for instance. How many times you think the slave was praying to get Master Foot out his ass?" It started with, "Lord, can you please tell Master to be a little nicer to me, because he tripping."
Yeah.
Didn't happen. He come back, Master was a meanie. And then the slave say, "Well, can you please just don't let him beat me. I'll take his attitude and he can call me nigger and all kind of shit every 15 minutes if he wants. Just don't let him beat me."
Yeah, he said
Didn't
15
happen.
minutes if you want.
He came back to the cabin like this. Oh, this shit burned,
Yeah.
And so then he got back down on his knees. He said, "Lord, look here, man. I'll make a deal with you. I go to the field and to pick the cotton till my fingers bleed. And I take the ass whoopings. Just don't let him sell my baby." Next thing you know, he come back from the field one day. It's a carriage rolling away with his kid on it like this. Yeah, And so I'm like, look here, man. When it comes to black folks in America, we ain't getting a high success rate with them prayers, And so I had to change my little script, and I didn't want to start preaching. But I tell you, when I needed a place to stay, I prayed to the government, and out came Section 8 housing. When I wanted to go to school, I prayed to the government, and he gave me a book, he gave me a pencil, and said, "Here go tuition." And when I wanted to get that racist white man to stop knocking me upside my head, I prayed to the government, and the government said, "Stop." And and so that's who I pray to,
And the white man stopped.
Yeah. And so
He put away his billy club.
Put it away.
I just had to add on to.
Yeah. And so, the conservatives, they'll get mad and they'll say, "Well, see, Cheryl, this is what I'm saying. This is a welfare state and we're taking care of them and he's begging the government and whoop-de-whoop." And I say, I love free shit,
For sure. Free 99 ain't never been a crime.
How you gonna get mad at me?
Yeah.
This country was founded on free shit. They got free
for
land
sure.
from the Indians
Yeah.
and they got free labor from the slaves.
It's crazy. You say, I always say this shit was built off gangster shit. No, they gangster that shit from the Indians. That's my word I like to use for it, but it's the same thing though.
Gangsters is free.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Tomato, tomato.
Yeah.
Potato,
I'm bigger than
potato.
you. Let me have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I got guns and gunpowder. I will put a hole in you. Let me have this.
Yeah.
That's the way things go smoothly.
Would you like blankets with smallpox? I have plenty. I have plenty.
No, man, that's
Good and
heavy,
plenty.
man.
Why are these
Blanket
yellow?
smoke.
Oh, don't worry. There's no difference in the color. Ours is just black because we like that color.
You done brought Italians over on the boat.
Totally. Well, hey, but that's what they
Italians on the
tell us.
Mayflower.
They keep telling us the country's named after some guy named Giuseppe America. It makes no sense.
Yeah, Giuseppe.
Giuseppe America.
Damn the
You know, I forgot, man. I had this neighbor, and she showed me this dope ass video, and it showed you like a lot of Black history, basically, like the history of Africa. And within the documentary, it mentions that Africa not even the name of Africa. Like it's actually named after this conqueror named Africanus. That was like a Roman or Greek conqueror or some shit.
He was a general.
And like he went over there and like they had like a skirmish or something. Didn't necessarily take over Africa, but
nah, when he went in, it was already broke down.
Yeah, that's what I'm
he
saying.
Just really showed up and was like, I declare this Africa.
Yeah, type shit. That's why I say it like that. I ain't trying to give him too much ranking like that because that's how I heard it. It was like he just came over there and
Africa was
named
in
the
decline
shit
when he pulled up.
Yeah.
Oh, he can kiss my ass.
No, mine too.
Yeah.
But the whole point is like me bringing this like I wish I could really remember the name of the motherland because they mentioned it in the documentary.
Probably
and it's like a beautiful word.
Camites.
Nah, that's just Egypt. That's just a section. I'm talking about like the whole continent.
Like, there's a whole nother word?
Yeah, it's a whole nother word for the entire
know.
continent.
Okay.
Feel me? Like they was like, yeah, because like they named the whole continent after that nigga. After Africanus.
Yeah, of course he did.
It's Africa.
Totally.
Name it after me.
Totally. No sense of not this region, know all of it.
Yeah.
So I deserve
if
it all.
anyone knows the real name or knows of that documentary, comment it below on this video. I want to know the real name of Africa. Like, please.
The original.
The original, the etymology. Not
indigenous name.
Yeah, the indigenous name.
The name from the people who was there first.
Yeah, not no.
It's probably something the Dogon know about.
No, for sure.
Probably what the Dogon.
No, for sure, bro. Because they was even mentioning, like, within the documentary, like, how, like, angels and all that shit, like, the conception of angels came from the Queen Khalifa there that was in Africa and everything. Like, when they met her and saw her with the feathers and stuff, it looked like angel wings. So that's how they even came up with, like, the concept of, like, angels and drawing them.
Well, that's what California's named after.
Yeah.
Queen Khalifa.
Exactly.
Black queen.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a bunch of stuff, man, that's just out here. But I want to get back. So then, so you saying the government can answer our prayers
all the time? What you think we doing sitting in this damn room? This is Uncle Samuel's grant thy prayer. I understand the grant process thoroughly because I read.
They cut the check.
Grant writing for dummies. I mean, we deserve it. It ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
it ain't.
But they made it that way. They cut the check because they make the bread.
Yeah. I mean,
because they can cut you a slice. They making the bread.
Yeah, it's their bread.
That's why they make it illegal for you to make bread.
Yeah.
Like, don't you print that shit?
Yeah.
Because then you be able to cut slices.
Yeah,
or undercut.
Yeah.
Undercut.
Yeah, it's the lesser of two evils between the Democrats and the Republicans. The Democrats will cut you slices of their bread often, but that enable you. That, because when a motherfucker, you got to choose between working, not working, or getting on the county, that third option take the fight out of a lot of motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? If it was either start a business or perish, motherfuckers would start business.
Well, it used to be that way.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure it was. It used to be that way.
Until the Democrats
like
got, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, it's not all good.
Well, no, because you might start lowering your standard of living to so low that you really can't ever thrive.
Yeah.
Because you are getting subsidized. Whereas you should use that subsidy to go back to school, open a business, something, or both. That way you benefit from it and can move forward and off of it. That way someone else can get it.
Yeah, I grew up in an environment where in an apartment complex where every motherfucker in there was on welfare. And if you wasn't, they called you stupid because you didn't get the free money. You know what I'm saying? I just thought it fell from the sky. I had no idea that there were actually people that paid taxes. I had no concept of that shit. I just thought it was like magic cookies or some shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And was under the idea that they cared, actually.
In fact, at this point, for every individual, when it comes to the, I don't even think they paying people out of taxes. They using that money to do like Elon Musk shit.
Well, most of your taxes go to the International Money Fund, the IMF.
Yeah,
so like when you pay the IRS,
they paying you EBT from your trust.
Yeah.
They taking this shit out of your trust. That's what I believe. Like, I ain't never looked into it, but
everything they got come from us. It may not be an official tax, but it was taxed somehow.
Yeah. They got you
stolen or
paying back on your own credit. They got you paying crediting yourself.
Yeah, so
it's a subconscious thing. It's crazy. Like, I used to do that shit though back in high school. I still do this shit to this day sometimes. Like, smoke some weed and pay myself back later. Cause I sell weed, so sometimes I just.
It's glad we can talk openly about selling weed. When I went to prison, you couldn't say that. I'd have been like, man.
That's California.
That shit on the microphone.
It's California.
You're tripping. You're gonna blow the whole thing sky high.
It's a motherfucker trying to stay off drugs now. Because everywhere I go, I'm smelling some weed. Every damn where I go is somebody
It's the new cigarette.
drinking or smoking. You know what I mean? It's a hell of a thing.
A lot of good distractions out here.
Luckily, I'm poor. It's easier to say no when you ain't got the money to buy it.
You ever like bud, Art?
Yeah.
Smoke it?
Yeah. Yeah, there ain't a high on the planet that's worth going back to prison. You know what I'm saying?
No.
I'm on parole. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, totally.
No, that's what I say you used to.
Yeah. Oh, they can test me 17 times a day. I live the pure life.
Oh, God.
Mostly because I'm poor, too. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just
Now
goodness
everything
and
do be
wholesomeness.
things be based off fundage. Like to this day, I don't smoke weed or something. If I ain't got the funds for it or something, I just be like, nah, I just ain't
Gotta
meant to
miss
be.
it.
You gotta
miss it.
It's
I get it when I got the money.
it keeps life simpler. For a motherfucker like me whose head is already spinning from everything that's going on already, you know, the fewest complications and the fewest responsibility and the fewest amount of bills, the better.
What's got your head spinning, Art?
I just told you the computers.
Oh, still?
Trying to get that. Well, I plan to
Making
make my
profiles
living.
and shit.
I plan to make my living on social media. So I got to learn how to use green screen,
All this shit.
how to learn how to use Pro Tools and GarageBand
Mm-hmm.
in order to run it. Now it's turning out
Cameras
that
work.
I'm starting to meet people that can do those things for me. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
even better.
But that's even better. That's the boss.
Yeah.
That's the boss way.
That way you can give that away.
you focus on just like the creative process, coming up with
Exactly.
the comedy, coming up with the skits, and someone else can do all the, feel me, the hard mechanical work, the tech, or I would like to say technical work. Feel me?
Yeah, and learning it is the
'cause you
hard
want
part.
it,
That
bro.
shit is easy. When
You
I look
working
at
towards it. That's why you meeting more people.
yeah,
Already, like that's within that
Yeah,
field.
you in that
'Cause
atmosphere
because
now.
your consciousness is geared towards that. You already had a plan when you was locked up. You was like, man, when I get out there and hit the streets, man,
That's what I'm going to do.
yeah, I'm gonna hit the tires running hot on the pavement, and I'm gonna get to it.
yeah.
How many notebooks
Like
full of jokes you
I
got?
always see people be successful that done a lot of time
Several.
or any time. The most successful people always be the people that come out with already a plan, not trying to make a plan when they get out, already having a plan when they was in there.
Oh, I don't have. It's just life for me. I don't have no other. There are no. Once I saw Joe Rogan get that $250 million for his podcast, I mean, Joe is a funny motherfucker and he's smart. You know what I'm saying? But I don't need $250 million. Just give me $25 million. You know what I'm saying? That's still more than enough. Because you only have to go viral a couple of times before your ship comes in. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm 1,000% sure that if I say 50 things, 2 of them gonna be funny. So I
Yeah, I'm with you.
just keep talking.
Yeah, keep talking,
and,
going.
And do a good job of editing out the bunk shit.
Yeah,
And, you know what I'm
No, for
saying?
sure.
Yeah.
And then that way you let your audience get to know you anyway. Because it take time. Not a lot of time, but it's got to be consistent.
No, it does.
Yeah.
That's why we drop this every Friday to stay consistent. And
Yeah.
After a while, you find people that's like looking for it every Friday or looking for it whenever time you dropping it. And they like, man, I'm looking forward to seeing Art new videos that he gonna drop.
So it ain't possible for us to do it at separate locations
What?
where we could do it more often.
Yeah, but then you might have to pay for it.
Might have to pay for what?
You talking about like podcast, studio time, that type of thing?
No, just have some good ass mics at your house,
Yeah, you can, but it's
and they can fix the sound here.
it's more work though. You really want this setup, this
Yeah.
board, and all of this.
You want this feel me, this look, this aesthetic, feel me, like you want this type of setting, like a round couch, because I ain't got this type of shit at my house. Feel me?
I'm sorry to hear that, brother.
Ain't nothing to be sorry about.
Your
That's
ship
why we
coming
come
in.
here.
It's coming, brother.
That's why we coming here. Shit, even if I did have it plush and nice, I would have recorded at my house. I want everybody in my house.
Yeah, it's a lot of energy.
Man, I'm gonna tell you something.
Keep my spot sacred.
I'm going around to all these parole officers and groups. I'm around a lot of motherfuckers that done did some crazy shit, and a lot of them is ugly and dangerous.
The good, the bad, and the
What's
ugly.
ugly got to do with it, Art?
Yeah.
Because if he looked like he killed somebody and he actually did kill somebody, it's a bunch of motherfuckers that look like they killed somebody but didn't.
I got you.
But the ones, I just told you I'm soft. I ain't playing, man. I'm so afraid to go back to prison. It ain't even funny. Anytime I see a motherfucker that look
he's
like
scared to drop a pistol in front of the police.
Motherfucker, if I look
What
at
was
a
that
person,
nigga? Was that a knife?
yeah, if I think they may make me have to whoop their ass, I'm gonna get away from them.
That's smart though. I feel
Nah,
that.
that's what I do.
Yeah, totally.
I disattach people real fast. If I feel like you're incompetent or you're an idiot, and I might have to hurt you to feel better or to get a point through, I'm gonna get away from you because I don't really want to hurt
Because
nobody.
even a loud argument can get the police called. Because somebody in the next room don't know what's going on. Y'all arguing over a podcast and ain't nothing serious, but in the next room they thinking somebody finna die and they call the police.
Yeah.
This motherfuckers done got killed for misunderstandings. You see that dude that was talking to this broad on FaceTime? Mm-hmm. And they came to his house and killed him. He arguing with his broad on FaceTime and the neighbor called the police and he ended up getting killed. Was he in Florida?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That shit is, I don't need no accidental contact with no law enforcement agency.
Oh, God.
That's why I don't say nothing bad about the CDC. Unless, now once I get off parole, things may change. But as of now, I am on parole, and yes, sir, I'm a pee in the cup, hand it to me. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
You walk the line.
Yeah.
Man,
Walk the line. I get you. I get you.
they talking about 1 year. I did 1,000 of them. I can do 1 year out here. You know what I'm saying?
No.
I like how you just keep on saying, I did 1,000 of them.
Well, he telling you what it felt like.
Yeah,
That's how
I
I
feel you.
felt,
I felt like it was going to keep on going and going and going.
Oh, man.
I feel like it wasn't going to stop.
The hardest thing, I thought that as time went by, prison would get easier, but that was not the case, man.
It got harder?
By the time I left, man, the motherfucker poot, I'd be ready to stab him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you piece of shit, son of a bitch.
I got to smell that.
Your
nigga.
flatulence will cost you your life around this motherfucker.
Who told you we want to smell that shit?
He said, fix
You
your
keep that to
bowels.
yourself.
Turn that
Inside
music
yourself.
down. Man, yeah.
He said, turn your booty down, nigga.
No, the music, man.
Fart more quiet, nigga.
Yeah, there you go.
Fart more quiet, nigga. Release it from your ass slow.
Actually, no, I appreciate a motherfucker got
Release
some
it
sound.
from your ass slow before I
wanna-
stab you in it.
No, I want some sound. Because that lets you know to hold your breath. The silent ones,
warning.
the
It's a
silent,
warning.
yeah, the silent ones is the ones that you be just minding your own business. Like,
Retract.
I'm thinking about flowers and
Actually,
family.
Be loud,
you know?
nigga. When you fart, nigga, you better be loud as fuck. Or else I'm
Yeah,
gonna stab
man.
your ass. I hate them silent and deadly farts, nigga.
Yeah, man, I don't need none of that. Sound it off and give me an opportunity to make my escape.
I used to love that nigga Charlie Murphy. I can see him doing like a character for prison like that. Yeah, nigga, don't let your farts be too loud around me, nigga.
Like Gusto from
Yeah,
CB4.
better be loud around
Oh,
me, nigga.
man.
Better
That
not
movie
be no
is
silent
classic,
farts
man.
around this motherfucker.
Classic.
I don't
I
want
can
no
watch-
assassin farts.
I can watch CB4 almost as many times as I done watch Pootie Tang.
No, for sure.
That's
Yeah,
how they
man.
tie.
Shit's wonderful.
Man.
That's how they
Wonderful
tie.
black movies.
Hey, that movie was written by a white man. Did you know that?
Which one? Pootie Tang?
Yeah, Louis
Oh yeah,
C.K.
yeah. I thought you was about to say the CB4.
For real?
I thought CB4 was written by Chris Rock.
Now, Louis C.K. is brilliant. He be jacking off in public or something like that. That's how he got in trouble. I think it's something like that.
A lot of pressure out
Just
there.
Hey,
like, just
Louis.
like Pee Wee Herman.
Louis, I forgive you. The lady you jacked off in front of might not have, but you bring laughter
We
to the
forgive
world.
you, though.
You say sorry to her and look her in her eye, and that's all you could do. Except other than that, just write a check and then you be cool.
Probably a restraining order or something out there.
Oh God.
Yeah, man, that's
I
crazy.
just see that being
They did.
within the
They
documents.
they stricken him for like 5 years or some
Yeah.
shit for that shit,
If
man.
he even get next to her
Yeah.
to apologize.
Now I don't know the
they gonna pick
details.
him up.
I don't know the exact details. I might have him off, but I know it was something that had to do with a hand and a penis and people not liking it.
Yeah.
And yeah, but I don't. How in the hell we get to that?
You took us there.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
You
let's
mentioned
come back.
Louis C.K.
You mentioned
Oh, he wrote Pootie
That he
Tang.
wrote pretty
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
He wrote Pootie Tang. See, I'm old. I told
You
you.
want to share? You go ahead and share something.
I'm just skimming. Let's see. Okay, here's something. So, I'm into forgiveness, and so when I was young, I had a couple of bad experiences with crack holes, and so now I've grown as a person, and I'm gonna forgive them.
I'm glad to see that they're on the top of the list today. Crack holes.
They ain't at the top. My ball spot was at the top. Louis C.K. was third. Who was second? My Uncle Samuel was second. Now we done got to the crack holes. We got around to y'all. But we didn't forget you. That's the important thing. I don't think they got crack holes no more. They still got crack holes.
No, they ran out of crack.
They got meth. They got
I
meth
can't sell it
hole.
no more, man.
What you
It's
call a
crystal
meth hole?
A crack hole?
Yeah, I guess you can still call her a strawberry.
Crack is funny though. Just saying crack. She could be on anything, heroin, anything. She's a crack hole. She out there selling her butt for a drug.
Yeah.
She's a crack hole.
I think crack can't become like just the new, like,
Crack.
I mean,
Crack.
like, yeah. It's the new, like, drug word.
Well, it,
It's like, you know,
it
drugs.
describes what the person's passing through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, something's broken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Motherfucker fell through the cracks.
Yeah, any of that.
And you know the cold part about it, man, them as human beings, I had to realize that later. For every crack hole, you got a sister and a mama and a brother
a
that's
daughter.
like, where is this bitch at? The shell done came through. Your purse missing? That's all they be saying every time she leave. She got your wallet?
Let me tell you,
Okay, here
say
come
strawberry.
Michelle.
Strawberry's nicer.
Strawberries is nicer and they delicious too. Yeah.
Nicer to say than crack
You
hole.
only eat some of them. Some
We can
certain-
find middle ground. We can find middle ground on
It's more-
chicken head.
Yeah.
No.
Cluck.
I want to apologize on behalf of him to the actual chicken heads, because y'all ain't on crack. Y'all just chicken heads, and he giving y'all a bad rap, calling y'all crack holes too. Now what chicken? Chicken head just a
But-
stupid chick.
But I find a lot of chicken heads have either been past crack holes or
Cluck. Maybe cluck is better.
There you go.
a cluck.
Cluck.
A cluck.
Chicken's cluck, but you know,
A cluck.
yeah, man.
Semantics.
Semantics.
Semantics, man. Okay, let's see what we got here. So did we tell the women of America don't kiss me after you kiss the dog?
No.
Nah, you didn't tell them that yet.
Yeah, we're gonna start a movement. Don't kiss me after you kiss the dog. And if you're gonna cheat on me, keep it above the waist. Don't kiss me after that neither. And that, you know that's crazy now that I talk about that. Because I be tripping how dudes be fucking with married women. Because she was just with that dude last night and his pubic hairs is still in her teeth and now you kissing her in a motel.
Is
Or
that-
maybe they wasn't though, because like, a lot of times that's why women be cheating, because they men ain't fucking them.
Well, just a
no more.
possibility.
Or same thing for like
I'm
men.
with you, Art. There's still a bit of dabbling that could be going on. You
No,
don't
for
know
sure,
about.
absolutely.
Just to keep him in the dark, a lot of times they'll still, even if they don't like him that much, just to keep him in the dark, they'll still.
Well, you know what you do? Give her some floss, some toothpicks.
Yeah.
that ain't enough.
If
Some
that's
charcoal
The
toothpaste.
image
she'll
is
be
in
okay.
my mind.
She'll be okay.
His shit is right there on her forehead, tattooed across her forehead. The whole time he talking to me.
yeah, I'm not gonna picture that, Art.
The whole time she talking to me, I got to get away from her. Like, no, I'm good, lady.
You trying to break the hell out like some chicken pox?
Man. That's why I never like being around a woman when her ex come around, because I'm like, damn, now I know what this nigga look like too. That's terrible, man.
No, I ain't never.
I
gave
never
a fuck.
cared.
Yeah, I
I
ain't
never
never
gave-
gave a fuck.
I figure women choosing you.
But I'm
so
a crazy man.
Because
I'm
for
the
whatever
guy
you
right
bring to the
now.
table, yeah.
I'm the guy right now.
It's not a competition thing. I just don't like knowing what the last dude that she was with looked like.
I do. I be
I'd
wanting to
rather
see
be-
like.
unless-
I be wanting to see, bitch, if I was your upgrade, if you downgraded after me, because I know I'm a handsome nigga. So
Or
I be
you might have to
Bitch,
kill
I
him.
might have been the best looking nigga you ever been with.
Or if he try to kill you, you want to know what he look like. If he get to spotting up around your
Now, if
house.
he try to kill me, I'ma see him when he pull up. Nigga, I ain't worried about that.
Yeah,
nigga.
you know who
God
he
probably
is.
go get him before that. You know what I mean?
Is
Guardian
God,
Angels.
is God, that's your name of your gun?
I was naming the Guardian Angels. Like,
Oh,
niggas, the
all
niggas
right.
working on the invisible for me.
Yeah.
Nigga, I respect it on both ends, physical
God,
and
the ghost
invisible.
gun.
Yeah, nigga, the ghost gun for sure.
God, the ghost.
Yeah, nigga, somebody go hit him with a ghost gun, and his ghost go run
Yeah, you know,
out his motherfucking body. That nigga
Well, you know, Art ain't too big
gonna
on
be
that.
like, send
Art
him
ain't
out.
too big on that prayer now. So
I ain't gotta pray for this shit or nothing. This is just happening. It's like, nigga, think bad about me. Some shit
I'm
might
gonna
happen
tell
to
you the prayers. It's a few prayers I was big on, and probably the one I said the most was, God, please don't make me whip this nigga's ass. I would go to that one a lot. I'm serious, man. I be like talking to my cellies or something going on. I be trying to come to understand. And I be like, Lord, please. I didn't even pray to get out of prison. I didn't pray to get found not guilty, nothing. But I have prayed many times not to have to fuck somebody up. You know what I'm saying? I think that's like a common thing in the black community amongst black men. Everybody done said a prayer like, man, please don't make me have to hurt this dude.
Yeah, no, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? And then the other one is, please don't let them find my shit. Like when they be patting me down and searching myself.
Totally.
Please let them mislook that place.
Yeah, please don't let them find my shit.
Don't check in the glove
Let
compartment.
me through this DUI checkpoint. Checkpoint.
Checkpoint.
Yeah, I think
I know I should have made a left on Cahuenga.
Yeah.
I think those are my most
I
two.
went too far.
Spirit guide me better.
That's what they say. No, as you said, that's why you came up with that script. Go, Jesus, take the wheel.
Totally.
Sometimes you can't take the wheel. Sometimes you need to just let
So
it go.
you Christian?
Give it all to God.
Nah, I'm not
we
Christian.
ain't
You Christian?
We ain't Christian by the least.
Nah.
Okay.
Or by the most.
Yeah.
But I do work for Source.
Do you believe God
Full
gave
time.
us free will?
Oh, absolutely.
Definitely.
That's why demons do what they do.
Well, my question is, why you gonna give me free will and then make me too stupid to use it? Like, is this some
That's
kind
what-
of game we
No,
playing?
it's
Well, it's
free
not
will.
really-
You gonna make
smart
me
enough to
dumb than the
use it.
motherfucker.
Well, it's really
You
not
ain't
on,
dumb
it's
to the
really not all on
motherfucker.
God. It's a lot of circumstances surrounding that art. It's not just like it's been given to us real cut and dry, like 1 + 1 is 2. But it's
It's a lot of things in
it's
the
like there's
equation.
way more things in there.
So I look at it as if I got a kid, right? Fuck his free will. Don't walk in the street. I'm not gonna let him walk his little ass in the street and get hit and then be like, well, you didn't use your free will properly. I'm gonna take his hand
And guide
and make sure, I need my hand held. Don't have me choosing between these two bitches. Lord, take me to the right one. The one without the chlamydia. The one ain't gonna scratch my car up with the key. You know what I'm saying? The one ain't gonna sue me for alimony.
Oh, God.
Guide me properly. Damn these trials and tribulations. I ain't Job. I cry. First boy you put on my ass, I'm crying like a motherfucker. Locust, big ass, grasshoppers flying through the place.
Oh,
Man,
God.
yeah. What you got to prove to the devil? Fuck the devil. You made the devil,
But that's what I said. See, we'd have to do a whole second show on this
Yeah.
to really flesh out the real questions to ask each other, so we can bank off of each other.
Yeah.
Our different understandings to really
Okay,
flesh
then I'm
it
gonna
out.
shut my ass up because we ain't got enough time.
Nah.
Is there any final shout outs you would like to give before we pull off?
Any
on this
last
thing?
jokes?
I'm
Any last jokes?
I'm gonna thank everybody who thought about stabbing me but didn't. Cause you don't know though. The nigga be looking at you in prison like fuck that nigga
I'm gonna
art.
ride on the back of that thank you
I
too.
feel you.
Yeah.
Thank you
I'm gonna ride on the
Thank
back
you
of that
Yeah,
thank
man.
you. If anybody that ever thought about doing some harm to me but did it, I love you.
Thank you.
Totally.
You still in my heart always.
Cause,
Thank
yeah,
you for not acting on that thought.
I guarantee
love
you, it was
you.
somebody looking at you like, look at this curly head, poodle head looking ass nigga with his braids. I'll kill that nigga. Then they be like, no, I'm cool. I ain't gonna get him.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
Police
get him.
around or something.
Yeah, something.
I'm too high. I'm gonna just sit here. Anything.
I'm
Just,
thinking devilish thoughts. I should even be thinking
yeah,
that.
man. Thank you for not
Thank you.
fucking me up. And
'Cause
other
the nigga
than that,
definitely
man.
wanted to get another meal and see his family the
Oh,
next day.
and thank you,
smoke
Whole
some more
Systems
weed
Learning.
and get some more pussy.
Most definitely.
Thank you, Home
It helps
Systems,
some more
Whole
people.
Systems Learning.
Yes.
And thank you,
Most definitely thank you to
Andish.
Whole
He got
Systems.
Andish. He got the nicest naps I ever seen, man. The man's naps is handsome and a half. It's almost too handsome. And thank you to everybody for tuning in.
Now,
12
thank you
Steps
for
for
tuning
Little
in, Art.
Homies is
Good,
my
good.
shit on YouTube.
Totally.
Don't forget to subscribe
Yeah,
now.
subscribe.
And I'm going to be
Today.
back here if they don't ban
Don't
me for
hesitate
something
to
I
wait.
said.
Oh no, it ain't never one and done with us, baby.
Yeah,
This
man.
was fun. This
you
was
gonna have
fun.
to come again next Friday when we here. Feel
Okay.
me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do it again.
Yeah, and we'll have even more fun next time.
No, we will, man. It's gonna be part 2 of artwork, man.
Part
Very
2.
soon, because artwork is a consistent man. He's here when we here.
Yeah,
If you could smell my breath through the screen, it'd be a revelation. Revelation, you would learn shit.
You stupid for that one.
Yeah, man.
On that note, peace and love, ladies and gentlemen. Thank
Have
you once
fun.
again for tuning in to your favorite podcast. And I'm your host with the most, Kush Tucker, with my co-host.
Mike L. Remember, you saw it first on Featured. Peace and love.
Let's go.
I'm blowing chronic smoke in the wind, going places you've never been, accumulating dividends.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your attention and your subscriptions. If you have a business or a service you would like to promote, or if you don't have one, you just want to come on the show and talk and be a guest on Featured, please DM us at featured_guests on Instagram. We look forward to hearing from you and seeing you. Peace and love.